Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I thought I'd go ahead and make this quick little video because I'm wanting to do this going forward. So, a little bit behind the scenes of what we do with some of the PayPal donations and stuff. A lot of the PayPal donations, there's general donations. We actually try to budget them correctly. So we have, we can spread out a little bit so we can put towards parts, BBs, gas like CO2 or green gas, things like that. But I wanted to kind of do something different. And if you've been to our community tab, you will actually see a poll up right now where you guys can actually vote for the next review. You will see the selections that we have, and you're probably going to raise the questions of why aren't you going with anything much more higher than what they are? And that is simply because we're trying to spread out as much as we can. We are working with $150, which was gracefully donated by Coolhead1, aka Slinky Cat. And we want to more or less work with what we have. So, the reason for that is because, again, it's $150, and while yes, we could just blow it all on one gun, one big gun, that's not a lot of content, is it? And not a lot to help improve the channel all that much. So, no. Instead, what we're doing going forward is we're going to, depending on how much we have, or how much is donated to us, we will basically put up a poll where you guys can vote for the guns that are within the range that we have budgeted for. And while, yes, there is one AEG, and while, yes, many of you will say, oh, it's an LPAG, it is an AEG. Still, and one I can safely say I can work on, but the rest are Springers. Now, the reason for this is because we're putting a lot of the budget towards stuff like camera mounts, gas gun parts to help build up high kappa lowers or nozzles for the KJW, 1911 slide to basically get that back up and running, so we can have that. BBs, CO2, and a lot of stuff for future video content. Again, this is more or less how we do things here. And while yes, many of you will say, oh, you should just again, we're trying to work within the confines of what we have allocated as a budget. So, if you haven't yet, go to the community tab and go vote. Vote for the gun you'd like to see us review for the next big review, and then we will, of course, move some of those. When we get another big donation, we will take a lot of those guns that did not get voted or did not make it in the next one. Depending on how much of the budget is, it will be the same guns except another one added, or depending on if it's a huge or larger donation, we will then add much more expensive guns onto it, like around $100 or over $100 guns, on to the poll for you guys to vote. Most of these right now are rifle-based ones. We haven't done shotguns yet, or we haven't done any pistols yet. The next time we get a very large PayPal donation, we might do pistols only, or might do like multiple pistols, depending on how much the donation is. But again, this is more or less what we're doing with the PayPal donations. And if you're wondering why I'm making this kind of video content and not only announcing the poll, of course, and sort of what we're going to do going forward, it is more or less letting you guys in on what we're doing behind the scenes and sort of what goes into making video content, or at least what makes content, what goes into the content of the channel. Not only because of the monetization basically being hit or miss, because we are being hit with copyright claims left and right, even if there's fucking background music, because, of course, vlogs are technically fair use, or at least they're protected under the fair use copyright law, because vlogs are basically, that. I'm not going to go into it. Go look it up yourself. You'll understand. But either way, though, like I said, I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight into what goes into the video content, what goes into the budgeting for the channel, and more or less what happens here. So, till then, ladies and gentlemen, go vote on what gun you'd like me to see. We have 2 M14s, and we have 3 AR-based rifle Springers. One M14 is a Springer, one is an AEG, again, double eagle. But again, all rifle-based, except for 2 battle rifles. Yes, they're battle rifles. I'm not calling them DMRs. They are battle rifles. But again, I want you guys to go vote and go have fun with that. I look forward by Friday. Yes, by Friday, the polls will basically be closed. They will end. You cannot vote after that, and we will basically announce what the next review is going to be. And again, you guys are really killing it on the PayPal donations. But the biggest one that we have was the $150 one. That is the one we are currently working with. That's the one we are budgeting with. So again, thank you so very much to literally Coolhead1, Slinky Cat. Just thank you, my friend. Just thank you. You have no idea how awesome this is to be able to get a lot of stuff in that we need to actually help with future content. So, again, thank you all so much, very much for watching. As always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see all you lovely, lovely people, lovely viewers, lovely readers, lovely authors in the next video. Till next time, and if you want to help out with the channel and future content and future budgeting and stuff like that, again, PayPal donations are how we primarily are able to do what we do in terms of the airsoft reviews, in terms of the gear reviews, in terms of everything. So, thank you all very much for watching. As always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.